Chapter 18, Operation Gladio. Through NATO, the CIA and other Western European intelligence agencies set up a network of stay-behind secret armies which were responsible for terror across Europe over decades. The stay-behind army in Italy was code-named Operation Gladio, the Sword. Andrew Gavin Marshall for the Global Research website gave an overview of it and said, in the early 1950s the US began training networks of stay-behind volunteers in Western Europe so that in the event of a Soviet invasion, they would gather intelligence, open escape routes and form resistance movements. The CIA financed and advised these groups, later working with Western intelligence under coordination of NATO. In 1990, Italian and Belgian investigators began researching links between these stay-behind armies and terrorism. These armies colluded, funded and directed terror organizations in what was termed a strategy of tension with an aim of preventing a rise of the left in Western European politics. In Turkey in 1960, the stay-behind army working with the army staged a coup and killed Prime Minister Adnan Menderes. In 1967, the Greek stay-behind army staged a coup and imposed military dictatorship. In 1977 in Spain, the stay-behind army carried out a massacre in Madrid. In 1985 in Belgium, the stay-behind army attacked and shot shoppers randomly in supermarkets, killing 28. In Switzerland in 1990, the former head of the Swiss stay-behind army wrote to the U.S. Defense Department saying that he would reveal the whole truth, and he was found stabbed to death the next day. In 1995, Britain revealed that MI6 and the SAS helped set up stay-behind armies across Western Europe. In 1990, the Italian Prime Minister confirmed that Italy's stay-behind army termed Gladio existed since 1958 with the approval of the Italian government. At a secret Gladio meeting in 1972, one official referred to making a preemptive attack on the communists. Links between Gladio and Italy, the secret services there and Italy's P2 Masonic Lodge were documented as the head of each intelligence unit was a member of P2. In 1949, the CIA helped set up the Italian Secret Armed Forces Intelligence Unit, SIFA. At the end of World War II, a former Nazi collaborator named Licio Gethli faced execution but escaped by joining the U.S. Army Counterintelligence Corps. In the 1950s he was recruited by SIFA and was the head of the P2 Lodge. He then developed close ties with the assistant of Henry Kissinger, so then became an intermediary between the CIA and General De Lorenzo, chief of the name-changed SID, from SIFA. In 2000, a former Italian Secret Service general stated that the CIA gave its tacit approval to a series of bomb attacks in Italy in the 1960s and the 1970s. The bombing was linked to 2 neo-fascists and to an SID agent. In a court case, General Gianadilli Moletti, the former head of military counterintelligence from 1971 to 1975, testifying in a court case after a bank bombing in Milan, stated that the CIA, following the directives of its government, wanted to create an Italian nationalism capable of halting what it saw as a slide to the left, and for this purpose, it may have made use of right-wing terrorism, and that I believe this is what happened in other countries as well. In 2000, the Italian government released a 300-page report on Gladio documenting connections with the United States, declaring that the US was responsible for the strategy of tension. Aldo Moro served as Italy's prime minister twice but was kidnapped and murdered by the Red Brigades, leftist terrorist group, in 1978. In 1974, whilst in office, he visited the United States and he met with U.S. Secretary of State, Henry Kissinger. Moreau was told that you must abandon your policy of bringing all the political forces in your country into direct collaboration, or you will pay dearly for it. World events do not happen by accident, they are made to happen. Whether it is to do with national issues or commerce, they are staged and managed by those who hold the purse strings. This is a quote by former British Deputy Prime Minister, Denis Healey.